gentlemen, children of the interwebs, Sebastian Envy, strong style, nerd, different shirt, still the same nerd, strong style, cinephile, and the Flash has started production on the newest season, season 6, so let's geek about that for a few minutes, few minutes, because details are scarce at this point about what the big bad of the next season will be. I know that the Red Death got name dropped, but of course in the comics, Red Death is a alt evil Bruce Wayne. So I don't know necessarily that we will get the Red Death as a big bad for the season. And of course, maybe the big bad could be whatever feeds. It might be like a little bad that feeds into the Anti-Monitor for the Crisis, which we know Crisis on Infinite Earths is the big crossover. It is said that it will shake up the foundation and the core of the CW, the Arrowverse as a whole. I have said that it's an opportunity for the CW to reset itself. That's what I want, hope, dream out of the Crisis. Now, we're getting rid of Arrow, and we can use Crisis to do that. If we need to get rid of Legends, we can use Crisis to do that, have them sacrifice themselves, blaze of glory, whatever. Go out like Legends. And bringing in Batwoman and that series, wherever they're going to go with the Flash and the fallout of the Crisis, with Supergirl and whatever fallout she may or may not see from the Crisis, there's a chance to just reshape, redefine, redo the CW Arrowverse and inject some life and some energy and some creativity into what has become at this point some kind of stale, tried and true, but tried and true can also get boring, formulas that these shows adhere to. Although, for everything that I read, a lot of people were saying that Supergirl, with its writing, kind of stepped out of the box a little bit. I didn't catch any of Supergirl just because the show, outside of crossover episodes, doesn't interest me. The one, a couple changes we have or expecting with season 6 of The Flash is no more Cisco. Carlos Valdez wanted to jump ship. They wrote out Cisco in a stupid way in the season finale, but who cares? I mean, he hasn't really done anything relevant as a character on the show in a while. They have the little portal generators, so they don't need him to vibe around. He never uses the future-telling aspect of his powers anyway. They're just going to pick up another smart guy. I think I had read where they were looking, I didn't click on the headline, but it said that the Flash was looking to cast a scientist. So we're probably going to, even if it's for just a season like Julian was, we'll get some kind of like replacement for Cisco. We know that, or we kind of think Ralph Dibny is finally going to get himself a Sue this season. He was looking at the file for Dearborn, which is Sue's name before Dibny, so who knows if that'll lead somewhere or not. It'll give Ralph something to do. And kind of steer back towards his comic book roots, perhaps. We'll see how that goes, and further development with Kayla. We just really have no good ideas. We have thoughts and theories and things like that, but we have no good ideas for what's going to happen. We will find out, I guess, as production starts. I mean, I know people are going to, snap up all the little paparazzi type of filming pictures that they can, so we'll see stuff kind of surface and maybe give us a clue as to what's going on. Those lucky enough to go to San Diego Comic-Con, I want to go one of these days, one of these years. Hopefully it'll still have some interesting stuff. That's the big thing about Comic-Con in these past few years. We've had these Marvel movies building towards the Avengers and Infinite War, and Thanos and all that kind of stuff. That makes Hall H amazing to go see. Now, without that sort of momentum, is it still going to be as cool? Or will there be comic book movies and stuff going on by the time I actually get to go? That's the thing. But those of you who are lucky enough to go to San Diego Comic-Con July 20th, 5:45, it's a Flash panel. There's going to be a video presentation, probably, a Q&A type thing. I'm sure they'll try to keep some spoilers, keep it spoiler free, but maybe they'll give us some insights and clues on the Flash's what the Flash is going to do in the Crisis, because we know in the comics, Barry Allen sacrifices himself in the Crisis. Barry Allen disappears, Flash disappears and vanishes in Crisis for the longest time in, the future of the show. Timetable got moved up because of Nora. Will we see? I doubt. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of stupid cop out like it was with Oliver when he faced Raish and got stabbed and kicked off a mountain. Like, we know the lead character is not going to die, but maybe something dramatic will happen and we'll have some good ramifications and fallout. As I said, it's just shakes the core of the Arrowverse. It can reshape. It can just redo. It's a jumping off point. Just, you know, just it has so much potential for so much good. It's just a question of whether or not they run with it or whether they, you know, squander it. So current showrunner Todd Elving is stepping down to focus on something else, and current executive producer Eric Wallace is going to step in as showrunner. So how will that change things? I don't know. It remains to be seen if he has any new ideas to bring, anything of substance to bring to the table. We shall see. Like I said, details are scarce right now. We're just all waiting with bated breath to see what they come up with for The Flash, for the new season, and especially for Crisis. Crisis. That's all I really care about at this point. Will that change? Who knows? Anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it. If you guys out there think, let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Anything and everything. And remember, if you haven't, check out Arrowverse and their Kickstarter, action figure collectors. It's cool. Check it out. You should back it. I am. You should too. Anyway, let's geek.